So one of the things that makes camp special for me is it's actually the place where I made a mature, conscientious decision to actually embrace Christ as my own. It was 2010. I was in the aviation program, and we just had the counseling message, which is how we end each night at camp. And the senior counselor asked all of the other boys in the cabin to share their testimonies. And one by one, all of them shared their testimonies, except me. And for me, at this stage in my life, I was very much, faith is something I can get to later. I'll come back to that. I'm too young to actually, have a mature faith. And I was like, so I'll just kind of wait until I'm much older and can actually uphold that commitment, because I was still thinking about it as a commitment. But when I saw a whole bunch of peers with a real abiding faith, I realized I didn't have any excuse. So all that moment, this wall came down, and I was exposed before God. So I went out for a walk, and not really sure what I'm doing, but I'm just walking, and I hear a voice that says, "Trust in me." So I did, and then I made that first step. I barely knew what I was doing, what I was trusting, but I knew the God that I was trusting, and I think that started a very personal relationship for me with the Lord. And then that story I've told many times to many people. I've shared that in the brigade program, exhorting people to actually put their trust in God and experience Him and really reach out to Him and rely on Him. And that's a story that God has blessed me with. I'd say for myself, one of the blessings of camp is there's an abundance of people that can actually mentor you and disciple you and share spiritual truths with you. And for me, I've then been put in positions where I can actually impart that to other people. So I've been a leader in junior staff, and I've had a squad of guys that we would do Bible studies together, we would pray for each other, we would encourage each other, we would help teach each other, we would do activities with each other, and all that time being able to teach them and pass along spiritual disciplines and truths and just, camp work stuff. And part of the aspects of the journey of faith is coming to realize that each part of your life is part of a story that God is writing. And stories are not made to be locked up. They're made to be shared. They're a story. So for us, a lot of our story includes experiences at camp, and that's true for me. And I've been able to share those stories with others, to have that story impact my own heart, and then keep having effects later down the road with this story. And that's something as a blessing camp has given me, that God has given me through camp. And that story, He's writing it, He's still writing it, and He's writing it all for His glory to be shared and expressed to a world that needs to hear Him.